Hello, everyone. As you may guess it by the title, you already know what's coming. Before anyone says anything and say that I'm a liar and I'm not a big fan of it, understand that I am a big fan of Technoblade himself. I just don't really show it very much. I am not like, oh, look at this Technoblade, look at this. I am more of a respectful person. Just like my mom, I prefer to saying hello and just walk away, knowing that they're just a person. I would have actually done a fan art, which I am planning on doing right now, as an honor of his memory. It is just hard for me to understand what's going on. I have dealt with a lot of deaths. My cousin, my aunt, and then my grandmother, which I took it very heartily. Unfortunately, I never talked about that. But after hearing that Technoblade died, I just couldn't take it. Just like everyone, I was also a big fan of Technoblade. I even was, in fact, very much, how would I say this? I can't say impressed because that sounds like an adult. No, I was actually intrigued of what he can do. And other things like that. I only first heard about him in the Dream SMP and started to see that me and him almost are alike. We both don't want to be used as tools, and we do not like government, but the one thing I've noticed so far is how far he gotten with his cancer. Despite cancer winning, he did a fair fight, and even though he could have actually lived another day, and I would have loved to actually meet him, I really couldn't do any of that. I would have just gone back in time, work hard enough to earn enough money to buy tickets and meet Technoblade for the first time before he passed away. I just couldn't actually bring myself to do that. But Technoblade is like a hero to me. As I said before, he's been fighting cancer for a long time, and I said it before and I'll say it again, it was a fair fight. But cancer had won, and even though he lost, his legend never dies. And I would believe that there is a Technoblade within us. Basically much, we're all the same in one way or another. Even if we're different. And even though I couldn't actually meet him and say goodbye to him, I know he is resting in peace in heaven. So, Techno, if you're listening up in heaven, thank you to giving us the adventure that you present us. I hope you live happily up in heavens. We'll all miss you. And you're my hero.